Hello guys and welcome back to the final episode of The Wolf Among Us, episode 5. And I think I'll probably just head right on into it because there's not really much else I could do right now. Let's just double check to see if I'm recording. Sorry by the way, that the episodes have been so far spread apart, you know. Stuff and things have been really, you know, personal stuff. I'm starting classes again, so there's that. And work. Same old, same old. Let's get to episode 5, Cry Wolf.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
That's me just ripping out that guy's throat because he deserved it.
Not if I can avoid it.
Let's hope this game doesn't stutter like all hell like episode 4 did.
No.
No. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The
Give a
strays.
shit about us.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
No.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
And then there's just me getting hit hard with a bullet.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man,
Bigby, wait.
make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
And I've actually decided to talk to him. Not gonna threaten. Let's just talk for a minute. Yeah.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Smoke.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Give me a
Got a
drink.
scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
Damn it! Worst party ever. Fucking ridiculous.
What do you think you're doing?
I didn't even do
Mr.
anything.
Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well,
Literally
Sheriff,
did-
for the sake of
Literally
transparency,
just asked.
why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie. You and your goons tried to kill me.
I'm truly
Yeah.
sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger.
Are
My
you-
wish was merely to
What?
take Crane, Sheriff. But as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it. I know that that doesn't change what happened to you, and I can only offer my sincerest
Are you-
apologies.
what?
You didn't
But I was-
stop it out of the kindness
got
of your
shot
heart.
like
You stopped
multiple
it because
times.
Snow White offered up Crane.
That may have appeared to you to be the case, but I assure you, it wasn't.
But,
and I hope you
like, there
believe
was,
me when
like,
I say,
dozens
Sheriff,
of
that I
gunshots.
sincerely mean to make it up to you. The
Is
recent
that so
murders that have
disappointing?
gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle you and to assure you that it's over with.
I know who did it.
I already know.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes?
Who do you?
It's been a long couple of days for you.
It was
Where's Georgie?
Georgie, all right?
Well done, Sheriff. I'm sorry I doubted you. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? Get your hands off me!
Yeah.
Look,
what?
the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your
you
protection
protected?
has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
Multiple
and
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill him!
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is
Basically
right
just-
bollocks, sis!
Use my cane.
You're just gonna let him do this?
Yeah.
So
kill
what
all
do
of
you
you if
say,
you want.
Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a
You're
fuck?
damn
if
right
I'm
they're
the
gonna
one-
sell us out.
Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
the
fuck out of
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't
Man,
here to
Georgie's being a
watch.
massive baby right
You
now.
can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before...
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
This could have
Like, I
gone
wasn't
so
really
well.
given that many options besides.
To speak the
being
truth,
bothered.
I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
And then there's Mary just sitting around in the mirror. Like what? Does she just not like being people just...
Did I miss anything good? Well, look
Please.
at you all fixed up.
Please. Please. Oh my god, I got double teamed immediately. What are you gonna do?
Over here!
Really? Wait,
You're
wait,
done,
wait.
Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
That's just not gonna happen though. Man, a lot of massing this episode already. Did you... What? 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 I failed that? Wow. That's actually my first, like, failed... What? Jesus, that's... Really? I feel like I shouldn't have failed that, but okay.
Oh god.
My failed QTE.
This way.
And I beat the hell out of everyone again. Tweeto's probably dead. Again, both of them. Good, good. They're all dead. Great, fantastic, wonderful, lovely.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Do you know how ridiculous this is? How much, like... magic is to be used to erase all this stuff? Ridiculous. Yeah, like... Just a werewolf running around New York. Always made me that guy. Oh, I should have went for... I should have went for... Damn. That's a good idea, actually. What? Did I get run over? Dude, I got... What? So I guess I'm not supposed to pick the Crooked Man's car at all? That's kind of I don't know how to feel about that. How did I get a shirt? How is the police not, like, along with this? How is no one calling the cops with it? How does Joji have a car but I don't? Oh, he's a gangster, I guess. Why is it unlocked? So many questions need to be answered. The House of Straw. Why do I have that achievement? I feel like this is out of order. It's super hard.
Fuck, no. No, no, no.
Well, Georgie, it's kind of your own fault.
What am I gonna do now, eh, Vivian? What the fuck do you expect me to do?
Whoops. I guess I came in a little bit
You're too late, Bigby. She's dead.
So I guess I should...
What did you do?
That make you feel better? I'm really not in the mood, Bigby. So why don't you just fuck off?
Start talking, Georgie.
Oh, you think that'll help? I told you I don't want to fucking talk.
Tell me what you did.
You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron.
You're just saying the same old
She
stuff.
killed herself. She did it. Just pulled her ribbon off, right there. Didn't fucking matter what I said. She always did what she wanted. She just...
Why the hell would she do that?
So don't
She said she'd
choose a crooked man's
had
car.
enough. She couldn't live with what she'd done. She's the original Bigby. The girl with the ribbon. Couldn't take it off. Couldn't talk about it. We used hers to make the rest. It started as part of the gimmick, right? Discretion is our guarantee. You know, she came up with that. It was her idea. Whoever thought it would end this way? Fuck.
It's not her fault if you used her to keep those girls under your thumb.
You've got it all wrong. Like anyone could ever tell Vivian what to do. This was our place, Bigby. She was in it from the beginning. But then everything went to shit. This was just the final fucking straw. She felt responsible for Faith and Lily. What her ribbons did to them. Said she'd rather die on her own terms. For something good. Or at least something close to it. So she ended it. Oh, it didn't matter if that left me to deal with this fucking mess. We promised we'd look out for each other. So what the fuck is this?
You're a dead man.
I know. Sheriff. Look, I know you think it's my fault. That I killed her for some twisted pleasure of mine. But I did what I had to. You don't always get a choice. Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I did.
Came to us.
Some of the girls decided to pull a runner on us. And the crooked man didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it.
Yeah, but he
You
didn't.
think I don't know what that means? Either I do
Sir.
what he says, or I'm the one getting dealt with. I had to do it.
Take care of
The
it.
crooked
Is a
man gave
pretty
the order.
vague answer.
He
no
told
matter
me to
what
kill those girls.
Organization you
And then he
belong
fucking sold me out. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for that bastard. It's his fucking fault.
You're still the
Still
one who pulled the
responsible.
trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Plus,
Fine.
you're the one who
Believe
got
what you want. I can
But
tell
you're the
you've
one who
made up your
got into
mind.
being a-
Doesn't matter if it's
into
fucking
the
true
crooked
or
man
not.
role, so that's your
Ow!
fault too.
Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treat. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off
I
one by
wanna kick you around a little
one?
bit first.
That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
I want
I'm not
to
sticking
hurt
around
him.
for much longer.
That's not who I am.
I do.
Sure,
but-
it's not.
But
No more games, all right. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
All right, Georgie.
you should have to answer it yourself. And that, in my asshole playthrough I'm going to be doing, that won't happen. Man, a lot of guts being ripped out. God, this is so messy. Yep, just turn off the lights. That'll persuade the cop not to come in while seeing all that blood on the floor. And an open car. Whoa, phone. Alright, here I am. Rocky. Sorry. Alright, time to open this door and time to fist fight and make out with Bloody Mary. Come on, let's do it.
Of course.
A lot of matching this video. Loading screen. Loading screen. There we go. Separate metalworks. Fantastic. Wait, is there anything else over here?
So this is where they've been sending these.
That's an interesting shadow effect on like that box. Is that an Easter egg or is that purposefully? Yeah, it happened on this box too. Interesting. Glad I saw that.
Bigby Wolf.
Bigby Wolf.
The big bad wolf.
Gosh, this trope has gotten old, you know.
You used to be something.
Someone like talking to you in like an unknown area of the store, just out hiding somewhere, just alright, it's me, just know this. I can't really tell who that is. There's her and the troll. Oh, my nose itches. My nose itches. Oh, my nose itches. That's better. And he's smoking a cigarette. And there's a kiss. And then there's her just pointing at her like.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies were lit.
Oh my bleach. Ooh, whoa. Just generic bleach in all capital letters. What? Oh, camera, that's weird. Alright. And I guess this is where the main is civil bullets.
The big bad wolf.
What?
It's about time.
So you can just bam?
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to.
Like
I
what?
leave you in the capable hands of my associate.
What business
Come
do you have
find
to
me
take
when
care of?
finished here.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way.
Bloody Mary, I know you will take your
Make
time.
this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Well, yeah. I mean, that wasn't a stolen punch, was it? Why does Bloody Mary have to go to Banff? I know she can teleport using mirrors, but like, out of thin air? Jesus. Oh man, I picked probably the most dangerous position in this entire spot. I definitely picked the most dangerous position in the entire spot. Not gonna lie, that steam also kind of like scared me a little bit, but I didn't. Oh! Did I get it? Alright. Whoop. Okay, I didn't get that.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
God, the sound of just breaking glass. Ugh. So did you take off your jacket, or is that can I speak at all? In this form at all? Jersey Devil could talk. Very solid. Another masking section. Another masking section. And just like that, bell around top. I really like the vibrating head. Like, their powers seem ridiculous. Like superhuman strength, teleportation, doppelgangers, mirror portals. Gosh, I'm just getting sanctimonious. Good lord. Breaking Bad? Yeah, I can do that. What is this, a cartoon? And I just dropped on. Jesus Christ, where are they coming from? It's infinite. It's kind of Hufflepuff ops. She doesn't know what to do. You think everyone would know about it? It's totally confusing, but they probably want to know all the knowledge. For some reason, she can't be playing along. Does that hurt? I guess? Question mark? Let's just pause this and look at the Book of Fables real quick, because I know I won't be getting a chance to like read any of this. Alright, so Vivian's story, The Girl with the Ribbon. Vivian was the very first to bear the cursed purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and made an attempt to talk about it. It was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night she was sleeping. He attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of her actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homeland to prevent the safety of isolations to the risk of another's betrayal. I don't understand why a person just couldn't write them. I don't know how the curse works, but like in all honesty, like why don't you just write it down? Does it stop someone's fingers from it as well? Or running apart Vivian and Georgie's place. Vivian and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make decent living. With what little money they had, they opened a pumpkin pie operation in a strip club. Happened the most desirable occupation, but they had figured it was better to be in charge of a place like that than be forced to desperation to work at one. The Big Bad Wolf form. Bigby's true form, a giant fucking wolf. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for abnormally long amounts of time, making it impossible for him to drown. So I was reading through the wiki of like the fables, and like yeah, Bigby is unable to drown because he's able to hold his breath for like 3 weeks underwater while the stones passed. That being said, like when Woodsman threw him into the when he finally came out of the water, he got super butthurt about it, and it was like, that's it, fuck it, only killing humans now. And that's why, and I think that's why like people, because Woodsman just pissed him off so much because of that. He had to shit rocks. Mary's loyalty, part of the job. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promoted her feeling to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoyed her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. Interesting. So nothing about Bigby's mom here? Yeah, I feel like it should have been this, but why? Alright. Okay. Now he's naked. It's really weird how his clothes just came off like that. But oh man, he can see my dick. A silver bullet.
Hello,
All right,
Bigby.
man.
You look tired.
Give
Yeah, I
me
haven't
one
slept in, like,
good
days.
reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive.
Yeah, that's
Look,
mine.
all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look,
God,
there's
look
no
those
reason
fucking
for us to be
shoes.
at each other's
Look at
throats
those
here.
big ass hands.
It's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a
turtleneck
precaution. I'm sure you understand.
chains. 2 chains. What the
I'm
fuck
no
is the cooking
murderer,
man?
Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
I mean, I
And
know
think
you didn't,
that.
but you sent.
All I'm
you
asking
had
for
me
is a
to kill.
chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
A businessman.
I'm a businessman.
Oh my
not a
god.
killer.
How do I?
There's still a lot you
I
have
swear to
to
God, I
answer
did not
for.
replay this. Like,
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered
because
them.
you're the one who probably killed him. Because you sent the order out.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, you saw him get stabbed, didn't you?
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
Yeah, but you're
really
still
think I'm
extorting
that
from
stupid?
evil, though.
I understand you have an obligation to bring me
And that's
in.
still
Maybe you
against
can
the law.
Brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
No.
Hey!
Fucking.
I'm sure
Go.
Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Yeah. Oh, yawn. I won it. No, I'm not yawning at the store. I'm just yawning because it's like 1 in the morning right now. Yeah, actually, it's like 1:46. It's almost 2. I'm yawning. I already told you. Why am I? I wanted to hit him, but at the same time, it's been enough violence. All right, it's been enough violence.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Early in
Yes,
the morning.
you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
Did we walk all the way over here?
God.
Motherfucker.
Damn.
Are Are you okay? It's
No.
been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked
Yeah, I
Man's
ran into some
place.
trouble.
No.
But I dealt with it
Didn't
all
make
by
it easy.
myself because no one
What
has to
happened?
do a single
It
thing in this
doesn't
town.
matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's
Do
about
you not see
time you
these guys?
showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
God damn, guys.
You killed Lily!
was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
What
off?
about Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone,
Asshole.
can I have
shithole,
your attention?
Bitch.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the
me shaking my
circumstances,
gum?
I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
I already took care of Georgie, so drop it.
What do you mean you took care of him?
Is he still out
I
there?
sincerely hope
He wasn't
not.
behind
Well,
it.
where
don't
is
worry
he?
about it.
I
him.
killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's
That
no
doesn't
need
change
for this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have
What?
to read the
Let's-
rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
Yeah,
if you
that's-
insist.
she's basically the judge. And I'm the
You are
executioner.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
That is also true.
A misunderstanding.
Twice.
aiding and
What
providing
do you
monetary
mean?
support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting a...
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Now,
yes.
is there anything you
forgot
would
about
like
that.
to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Bullshit.
Stop the charade.
Come
You
on,
know you're-
it's obvious.
And there's all
I'm
the
not
other
saying anything.
crap
Let
he's
these
done.
guys yell at him.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
Yeah. Clem,
The Crooked Man has
tell him.
committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No
Why?
more
Why can't we
snap
just have a public
judgments, no more
execution?
secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
That's okay. Why,
This
but
is
why are you uncuffing him
ridiculous.
though? Good lord, look at these legs.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie.
Why do you even need a
I don't
key,
have
by
to
the way?
tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly,
Bullshit.
please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I
Were you
answered
helpful?
questions. I was
I was
willing to
attacked.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
Bloody Mary.
You'd do anything.
What?
You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
Are you positive?
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to—
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position.
That
You
being
all
said,
act
that
like
is
I'm
also
some
your
kind
fault,
of
Beast.
Tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless.
What do you
sniveling on
mean
street
abandoned
corners,
you?
I was there to look out for you.
But you put them in debt.
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got
my
her
tree
tree
back.
back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
Snow.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you
Snowman
want
was,
that?
Is that true?
I don't
I
manipulate
know
us.
what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
you know
Oh,
why I
that your
asked him to
tree
destroy
didn't
your
want it to
tree.
burn?
You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
Wait,
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes.
what
But believe
the only
me,
mistake you
I
made was
truly
wanting to
want
burn
what's
down a
best for
witch's
this
tree.
town.
That's it. Christ.
And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I can't promise you perfection.
Oh man, I didn't.
No one
I-
can.
Johan doesn't.
But I
know.
can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't
Well,
noticed, but
damn, I should've
I'm doing all
hit
this to
Y.
protect you. We're
I should've
trying
hit
to
Y.
stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your
his
hope
fucking
for
legs.
another life.
Stop
You would
paying
go
the
to
Crooked
him
Man
for
to weird ass
help,
legs.
And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
I mean, Bluebeard's
But you
not really
needn't
afraid
be.
of him.
His
Bluebeard's just
contamination
been
of this town
on his own.
is over.
Oh man, look at this
and
talk
those
no
girls
jutsu.
will have their justice.
That's a Naruto reference. You don't understand. Bluebeard didn't even fucking move. He was just standing in that
Very
position.
good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession,
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given
Yeah, but at the
Bigby's
same time, you're
history.
accused of like attempted murder
are you
because you were there when Bloody Mary
Snow?
tried to attack me.
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing
What do you mean this doesn't feel right?
I just
Of
knew.
Why
course
is
it's right.
dude? Do you,
This
dude,
man
did you see
tormented all
how
of you
Black
for
Brenda was
profit.
in the background?
Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
Tweedledum
He killed a
literally
man.
tried shooting
Don't
me.
make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was
What do
them.
you mean I didn't need
Who
to
sent those
escalate
two
things? They
freaks
shot me
anyway?
with guns.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night.
Multiple
We're handling
shotgun
it
shells
internally.
in my
That
chest,
before.
dude.
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
I
He
just
was
burnt his
beaten to
hand.
mashed apples while under your
What do you
Under
mean I
my
just burnt his
watch.
hand?
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, my dear, Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So,
I didn't
you
know.
won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not
different.
order those two girls dead. It's simply
I'm
never
almost positive
happened.
that Faith didn't
Georgie
try to like
killed
shoot
Faith and
Georgie
Lily.
with guns.
End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right. Oh, please. This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking.
What do
we
you mean?
lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers? Judging you.
What do you mean?
Treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny.
That was
me.
Crane,
Who will
not
pay your rent when
us.
you're on the verge
The
of
guy that's
eviction?
that was in your pocket.
Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
No one can protect
Who
you
will
from
be
the
the-
big
Bigby!
bad wolf.
Miss White!
Nobody. We proved that
Excuse me, dear.
time and time again.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I mean, she's one
I'd
part
like
of the
to...
residents.
I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Go right ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No, she
Sheriff,
killed herself.
this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think so.
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He
Alright,
made
guys.
Georgie do it. It was always
You're winning
him.
the crowd.
Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so.
Because
ever.
like Nerissa
You're
is
going
like
to take
taller.
the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Man, it's weird seeing her chest like that. It's clearly
Looks
drawn
like we
on.
found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too
fucking thank easy you, for a Johan, for crook putting in like your 2 that. cents.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
Good lord, guys.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Death.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
What do you
He's
mean?
guilty.
I've been a murderer
I know
all my
that,
life.
But we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him.
you're not killing
lock
him.
him up
I
forever,
am.
somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
Literally, like the majority wants
Clearly,
to kill
we're
him.
having trouble agreeing on a suitable
It's a legit
punishment.
3
so I
to 2,
think
like...
Going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really
Democracy.
think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
It's a flip.
What about him?
He was
What do you mean, what about me?
He's the only official representative, really. He should
Really?
be the judge.
Am I?
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you
What?
sure?
What do you mean, fine?
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
It's not like I
Okay,
haven't been
Mr.
doing
Wolf,
everything
it's your
for this
call.
entire case, guys.
Just do what you think is right.
Fuck, I dropped my controller. Ow. It hit my foot, too.
Yes, Sheriff.
Lock him up.
Do what you
Roll down
think
the
is
witch around,
right.
rip his head
Teach him
off.
a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking
to
get
die.
rid of him.
Not this way.
What? Oh my god, I was... What the hell? I'm clearly...
There you are.
I mean, there I am.
You all...
You guys all saw that,
remember
right?
this moment. Think of me when you try
You
to
guys
sleep.
all saw that moment.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
Well,
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
nah, really.
I won't.
And then you fall for, like, eternity. Oh man, look at all those ass shots.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Yeah, well, guess what? A lot of you guys die in the comics. I haven't read any of them, but I ordered 3 of them. Like, it's probably gonna come over to me like on the 10th or the 15th, maybe. But yeah, no, like, wholeheartedly, everyone wanted him dead. I mean, not everyone. It was a 3 to 2 like situation. And I finally get up. Nope. I'm still kind of sleepy, but I don't know if I got actual like nap. I mean, it's probably impossible to get naps when I'm like smoking 85 cigarettes a day.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving
Hey,
for the farm in a
Ambrose.
few. Thought you
I'm
might
sorry,
want
guys.
to.
Read the comments.
I don't
It's
know.
fucking ridiculous.
I'll be down in a...
Look at that watch!
Okay, great.
Look at that fucking smiley face watch. You guys saw it, didn't you?
This fucking
Oh, hey guys.
mine.
Oh, hi Hans. Oh, hey, Jack. Oh, hey, Tim. Hey, Gren.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Alright, those are some pretty straight keys.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Like, how many people
We'll talk
work
later,
here?
okay?
morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Like, I guess me and Snow, Buffkin, and maybe Bluebeard, but that's...
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oh well. Man, it is taking a... Oh, it's not really taking a while. What am I talking about? Oh. Did it crash? Oh, no. Okay, so yeah, episode 4 was the only one that had extreme amounts of... like... crashes and...
I'm going! Jesus!
crashes
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Oh, thank you.
Morning, Sheriff.
Morning,
nice
asshole.
fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
I don't care. Stop trying to guilt trip me.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye.
I've had so much shit done
if you
to
could
me.
bring it to her,
Yeah.
Christ, my man.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
Dude,
What's
she's
it
just been
like
running
at
the
the
same
farm?
shit for like...
I've heard ogres live there.
5 episodes
and they
now.
eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have
They
to
probably
go?
do.
I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Your dad broke the rules, TJ. You're not allowed to stay in Fabletown without a glamour.
TJ, remember that.
Okay.
Come on.
Your dad fucking
won't
broke
be
the
so
rules and he was an asshole
you
to me
been there
throughout the
before?
entire
No.
series of the game.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know,
All because I've
would you?
eaten like half of them.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye,
Yeah, TJ.
Hey,
Don't be
Bigby,
like your dad.
where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? Colin gets to stay. That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it. You're all
Toad
fucking
resents you.
corrupt.
I don't care if Toad resents me. Toad can eat my asshole, I care.
Saying goodbye?
Yep.
Hi.
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 You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's Bigby,
Okay.
I know you're trying to help.
Okay,
This is
well,
just
I
something I need to
wanted to
do
give
on
it a
my
try.
own, okay?
I wanted to give it to a try. I give it a
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Just tell me.
Just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Beg for mercy.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Georgie didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Touch your arm. You know what? Well, never mind. Fucking just paw the arm.
I don't know what happened, but that
Mandible
night at
paw
the
at your
club,
arm.
Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Well, Jolie pulled the ribbon.
So Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
What's done is done. Soon right. It's always for the best.
I
Always
guess-
for the best.
I guess it worked out in
The Crooked Man.
I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths.
The Crooked
I
Man
wasn't gonna let him get
sick
away with
Bloody
it
Mary
because of
on
a
me.
stupid
Resistant
technicality.
arrest.
Especially
He still
after
deserved jail time. And by jail time, I
that
mean
night after
an
Faith.
eternity in the well.
I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
Nice
So
work.
you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise.
I'm gonna try to.
Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone.
Yeah.
I just can't win with these people.
Yeah.
I know it might feel that way, but
Yeah.
they need you, Bigby. Both
Yeah,
of you.
they do.
You
but at the
two
same
make a good
time, like,
team.
dude,
The way you look out for
it's
each
so
other.
hard
and
not
look
to
out
kill
for
everyone.
us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them.
Yeah.
But at the end
No
of the
one else
day,
took
I'm
a
still the
bullet this
bad
entire
guy.
game. Well, Prince
know.
Lawrence did.
But they'll come around.
But that's me and Lawrence were the only people who took fucking
After
well, actually
everything you've done
Grendel
for
and
us.
like
Maybe
that
they don't want
other
to
troll
admit
did.
it, but
Okay, so
without
only like a
you,
handful of
none
people
of this
fucking
would
took
have
guns to the
happened.
chest.
You listened when no one
I
else
mean,
would.
I took multiple
You
gunshots.
protected
They
your
took only
friends,
one.
no
They were
matter the
pansies.
cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
Oh fuck! Damn it! I was.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Sorry, I was looking at. I was just really into that little quote that she had. Oh, butt shot.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh man, she said the quote, and then Big B thinks about it for a second, and then I go, wait. Oh, see your back popping like that?
I need to tell you something. I have to
He's
tell you
thinking about
something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I got it. You're after.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I mean, what did you do? You and 68 plus words are hard. You and 68.6 plus players killed Georgie. You and 89% of players brought Cookie Man back alive. You and 38% of players threw him down the witching wall. You and 98% of players decided to accept TJ's gift from Snow. You and 8% of players stayed silent. Oh god, I didn't. Fuck! That was my bad entirely. Oh my god. I was on my fucking phone. Dude, can I change that? Fuck. Alright, you lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. You beat him while he was down. You promised her Beast you wouldn't tell Beast you saw in the apartment. You beat him up during the interrogation. You're damn right I did. You gave him a drink when you asked for one in the apartment. You helped him avoid the farm. You slapped him. That's it. You slapped him. You tossed him down the witching well. Whoops. Dude, what? Man, this is like ridiculously like tough. You chose to burn him with a cigar during the interrogation. You confiscated Dee's money while he was in custody. You killed him. Good. Dee got stabbed as well too. Shouldn't he also be like? Yeah, well, we didn't see him die. You gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Deceased. You smashed up his place. Yep, that's all you get from her. You offered her a job. You drank with Gwen after Lily's funeral. Good. Why would you use that picture? You went to his place first. You prevented him from dying. You tried to take her ribbon off during a final conversation. That's it. Like, why does everyone else get like the smallest, most insignificant parts about him? While Snow gets 3 things. You brought her up along with the chip shop. You showed her Crane's photograph. You promised to bring Crookman back alive. You chose to wait for him, and you accepted his deal and promised to give it to Snow. Yeah, I'm really upset that I'm a part of the 8% of people who were just quiet when Melissa was talking. Alright, so The Wolf Among Us. It's great. Fantastic. Wonderful. It's kind of ridiculous why it took so long to, it's kind of ridiculous why it took so long for, like, this to get a season 2 in all honesty, with how good it was. And how people clamored for it, but we got, like, 3 Walking Dead seasons, because it's popular. Even though this is also popular and good. It's kinda weird how Telltale wants to do the things like this. Like, that being said, they were also working on other stuff as well. Like, I'm pretty sure Tales of the Bullong was the only one that was also very great as well. Fucking dropping gum. I personally haven't played Tales of the Bullong yet, and I probably don't really plan to on this channel since I'm not really a huge fan of not Telltale, but Borderlands in general. Sadly, I'm just not. But sorry if you can hear me chewing into the mic. I'm chewing gum. But it's weird it's weird how things are being left out like that, and why it took so long for this to get to season 2. But this has been really good, like better than The Walking Dead, wholeheartedly, in my opinion. Not saying The Walking Dead is bad or anything, but I just feel like this is pretty better. Also, speaking of the graphic novels, I actually bought 3 of the books on Amazon, and I will probably and I plan on collecting all these books because I'm honestly that interested in the story. I'm pretty interested in the story, and when season 2 hits, hopefully, by the time season 2 hits, I have all of it, maybe, question mark, hopefully. Because I think, just from reading the wiki, I think I may have a slight chance of figuring out what exactly what may be a plot point in season 2 for this. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, this is a good game. Good job, Telltale, and I can't wait for season 2. Can't wait to get mad at the townspeople and probably not kill people. Well, probably try not to kill people, but who knows, man. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm definitely gonna be doing that asshole playthrough eventually. But I'll probably do it once season 2 starts, so I don't have to worry about saves being corrupted and which save that they ask, and I don't want to choose like the asshole save for my next session. And also, I probably need to redo some of these because, like, I missed 1 in episode 1, I missed 2 in episode 2, missed 2 in episode 3, missed 2 in episode 4, and I missed only 1 in episode 5. And I'm pretty sure this is the Big B's mother one. But let's see. Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in the Fabletown, in addition to predictors hold a formal hearing in front of the community or consent parties. However, exceptions are often made to expire in the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent to which policies are upheld can depend on who's being charged. New order. Snow White in charge. Get ready for some thick snow. With coming out of the picture, Mary Cole is officially appointed Snow White as Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming since she was instrumental in the establishment of the Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to the new world safely. She's also been doing work as Deputy Mayor for unofficially for years. Sheriff Bigby. Fucking 2 portraits for this man. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby spent many years wandering through Europe, with the Fable colony quickly developing in a new world. Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him a passage to Fabletown. He agreed and Snow cut him a lycanthropy stained knife to give him the power to change into human form and role. Bigby became the chef of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of this violent past, many Fables don't trust him, and he's been banned from ever since from the farm. Which makes sense, he's a fucking wolf. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. Alright, and let's see, did I get all the Chivos? No, I did not. Didn't get this one, didn't get this one. I didn't get 1 for each episode. Alright. Let's see what this is. Unlock. Well, it's in the unlock Hall of Fable, so that sucks. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode of The Wolf Among Us. I will be seeing you guys next time on my next series. Bye.